What is up, everyone? We are live. Live. Cool. Hope y'all are doing well today. I'm doing pretty good myself. Go ahead and get this stuff set up for today's vibes. We're getting ready for Wind Down Wednesday. And if this is your first time with me doing a Wind Down Wednesday, simply just restorative yoga with some wine. We will get started here shortly. Oh, right on. Sweet. That is actually looking pretty good already. Give it a little bit more time. What's up? Hope you're doing well. I'm going to step over here. What's up? So my name's Marcos, and thank you for tuning in for Wind Down Wednesday. We'll get you started here shortly. We have to wait till it hits 3-minute mark so I can go live and change the link on the Black Swan Yoga page. So I will do that here shortly. But hey, if you got your glass of wine, let's take a toast. Yeah, if this is your first Wind Down Wednesday, we're just doing a slow flow, drinking some wine, taking it easy, celebrating that we're halfway through the week. Because what day is it anyways, right? Can't wait to be back in the studio, though. We will be back June 1st as of now. Hopefully nothing changes, but yeah, I'm excited to be back, y'all. Can't wait to see y'all's faces, see y'all in person. That'll be a lot of fun. But until then, thank you for joining Wind Down Wednesday. How often can we drink wine together and flow? Yeah, and if you want today's playlist, I have a link to my profile on my bio on my Instagram page. So just click on my bio. I'm Yogi on the Bars, and today's playlist is Wind Down Wednesday on the Black Swan Yoga Dallas, that is. All right, thank you again for tuning in with me, and we'll go ahead and get started here. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I've been doing a lot of running. We're gonna stay grounded today, do a lot of leg stuff, hamstring, quads, do a little bit of shoulders, and we'll have some fun today. So before we get started, I like to start off Wind Down Wednesday with a toast. Raise your glass. Alright, that tastes pretty good. Drinking some red wine today. Alright, so we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. We'll start laying down on our back here. Then begin to bring the feet in towards your glutes. And then make sure that your fingertips can touch your heels here. Then whenever you're ready, allow your knees to flare out to the side. One hand on your heart center, and one hand on your stomach as well. Beginning to bring awareness to the breath here. Allowing the mind to just be free. Understanding that all these thoughts that are passing by are just thoughts, and we create the attachments to these thoughts. So if something is weighing down, you can simply just take off the weight and allow that thought to pass by in your head. working on your non-attachment to the things that may not serve you right. And we begin to bring our awareness to our breath here. We're going to take a deep inhale through our nasal. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Open mouth, exhale. Now we'll do that 2 more times. Take a deep inhale through your nasal. Open mouth, exhale. We'll do that 1 more time here. Take another deep inhale, bring all the energy in. Open mouth, exhale. Now allow the breath to occur naturally here. Really allowing your hands to feel the natural movement of your body. The organic movement. Paying no mind. Just allowing the body to be here. Putting no pressure into your knees. Allowing the weight of your bones to sink a little bit more to the floor. Now, I want to talk to you about the hummingbird story. There was a hummingbird out in the neighborhood in between 2 neighbors. This hummingbird would sing in the morning at 4 a.m. Now one neighbor really hated that bird because he had long nights, working long hours at the bar, and he would go home furious at this bird because this bird wouldn't let him sleep. However, the other neighbor next door loved the hummingbird. He would go outside, write, draw, paint, and really be inspired by all the magical sounds this bird was making. I was astonished by it, about the beauty of the sound and the way the hummingbird looked. However, the hummingbird had no idea what these people were thinking. The hummingbird is just only singing its song, allowing itself to be, expressing its emotions, expressing its thoughts. I want you to realize that you can be that hummingbird too. You can sing your own song. This is your flow, this is your life. It always has been, it always will. And you have the power to take control at any time. And on your next exhale, begin to bring the right knee into the chest as you slowly extend the left foot to the front. Now I want you to draw big circles with your toes here. Allowing your artistic flag to fly up. Maybe you're painting the sun. Maybe you're painting a moon. You begin to go towards the other direction with the toes. Now squeeze the knee in a little bit closer to the armpit as you walk the hands down the shin. Now we're going to cross the foot on the other side of the waist. So think supine twist, but we're going to plant the bottom part of the foot, the sole part of the foot, flat down on the floor here. Try to bring awareness to the left toes, making sure they're pointing up as you begin to press down with the right foot. Now we'll bring the knee back into the chest. Then we're going to swing the knee out to the right side this time, really allowing the hip to open up here. Option to keep it bent, but if you're feeling good, option to extend the foot out to the side. Just really allowing the hip to open up here. As you've taken this flow before, you know I like do a lot of hip stuff because they tend to say that we carry a lot of stress into our hips. I'll begin to bring the right knee into the chest. Then beginning to extend the foot up to the sky. We'll begin to pull the leg forward here. Now if it's in your practice, feel free to put the hands below the knee here. Try to keep both shoulders flat down on the floor, pinning both sides. Now begin to bend the leg, bring the knee into the armpit, and now the right palm is going to grab the outside part of the right foot as we begin to extend the foot up to the sky for half happy baby. You want to try to get that knee really close to the armpit here. And we'll begin to extend the right foot out to the front so it meets the left leg. Ooh, that felt good. Alright, now it's time for the other side. Begin to bring the left knee into the armpit. Option to shut down your gaze while we do this. And begin to roll the toes out, drawing really big circles here. Going in one direction. And beginning to go to the other direction. Now begin to pull the knee in a little bit closer to the armpit here. Still drawing those circles. Begin to go to the other direction. Now we're going to swing our foot on the outside right part of the waist. Just like we did on the other side. Really trying to plant down the left foot here. Keeping the right toes up to the sky. And press down the toes a little bit more here. I will begin to bring the knee into the chest. As we begin to extend the toes up to the sky. And allowing it to fall out to the left side, opening up the hip here. Really pressing down with the right glute. See if you can raise those left toes up to the side a little bit more here. Really allowing the hips to open up. And with each exhale, maybe you open up a little bit more here. Really allowing the body to be. Then we'll begin to bring the knee into the chest. As we extend the toes up to the sky, pulling the leg back as far back as you can. Maybe you grab the other side of the knee, going a little bit closer to your foot. But also remembering to pin both shoulders down here. We'll begin to bend the leg. Then with our left fingertips, we're going to grab the outside part, the outer edge of the left foot for half happy baby. Bringing that knee in as close as you can to your armpit. Now this time we're going to bring the other foot in. And with our right palm, we're going to grab the outside part of the foot. Squeezing the knees into the armpits for full happy baby. Rolling side to side. Massaging that lower back. And we're going to slowly release. We're going to rock and roll. And whenever you're ready, we'll meet on our sit bones. So now we have two options here. So we're going to go for fire log pose. However, if fire log pose is not in your practice, feel free to go for Sukhasana, also known as crisscross applesauce. See if I can stand up in the camera. There we go. Getting your legs in as close as you can. However, if this feels like it's pretty easy for you and you're ready for the next modification, then we'll go for fire log pose by placing both shins on top of each other and then really pressing both knees down on the floor. Top parts of the palms are on top of the knees. Extending your spine a little bit more here. Then we'll send our right ear to the right shoulder. And then allow the head to drop to the back. And the left ear meets the left shoulder. And then tucking the chin in towards the chest. And continuing these neck circles on your own. Not forgetting to press down with both sides of the knees. Then we'll begin to turn our head to the other side. Really allowing the weight of the head to drop as much as it can. We'll meet in a stacked spine. And we'll take 2 deep inhales here, taking a deep inhale through your nasal. Open mouth, exhale. Do that one more time, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. And we'll slowly begin to release the feet out in the front. Both legs are slightly bent. And we'll place our palms on the side of the hips and allow your knees to swing to the left. And allow your knees to sway over to the right. Taking however many you need. And then we'll bring it back in. And yes, you caught it. Time for the other side. So bring both shins on top of each other. Top parts of the palms are on top of the knees. And this time we're going to take a deep inhale, chin goes up to the sky, expanding your heart out to the world. And an exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, continuing that movement on your own. And take a deep inhale, gaze goes up, expanding your heart out as much as you can. And an exhale, bring it back in. Staying in firewalk pose. Alright, I'll begin to do the same thing that we did on the other side. Bringing the feet in front, placing the palms on the side of the hips, and swaying your knees to the left, and swaying your knees to the right. And we'll cross our feet over, and then we'll meet at tabletop just for a tad bit. And we'll reset, and then place our toes together, and then we're going to spread our knees out. And shift our weight back for child's pose. But this time I really want you to separate your knees out as much as you can to really allow your weight to sink in between your hips here. Walk your fingertips out a little bit more here. And really allow the weight of your sit bone to sink a little bit more. Really digging into the hips here. Then we're going to press both elbows down, interlacing the fingertips on top, and really allowing the head to sink in between the shoulders to really feel that shoulder stretch. Maybe you feel it in your lats, wherever you're tight from. Just focusing on your breath here, allowing you to get through the pose. And we'll plant the palms down on the floor, coming to a tabletop position. Oh, that feels pretty good. Alright, so we'll raise the right knee up to the side. We're going to take a few hip circles here. I'll face this way so you can see me. So we have the right knee up to the side, drawing those big circles. And then we'll begin to go to the other direction. Then we'll swing the foot out to the side. So the knife edge of the foot is directly out to the right side. And then we're going to send our left glute to our left ankle. And it will allow our fingertips to walk out. So you want to think child pose with one foot out. Just allowing the weight to dip into the right side of the hip. We'll slowly begin to rise up. Then we'll plant the left palm down, raising our hips forward here, pressing your hips forward. Right fingertips go out to the side for gate pose, Really opening up that right shoulder here. Gaze follows the top fingertips. And we'll plant both palms down. And as we take a deep inhale, we'll bring the foot in, but it's still lifted in the air. And we're going to take a deep inhale, gaze goes up as you send the back foot up to the sky. Dropping the belly button down, gaze goes up. And an exhale, bring the knee in to the chin, arching the spine. I'm going to take a deep inhale, lifted foot goes back up, dropping the belly button down, gaze goes up. Exhale, bring it back in. Taking a few more rounds on your own. Alright, we'll take 2 more breaths here. See how long that lasts us. Alright, on your next exhale, we'll plant the foot down on the outside part of the right palm. Then we're going to take a deep inhale. We're going back to those cat and cows. Yep, we're doing a lot of back bends. Drop the belly button down, gaze goes up. Exhale, arch your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Alright, on your next inhale, slowly begin to rise. Fingertips up to the sky. And twist towards the right side. And then we'll bring the palms to the heart center. And then we'll place the left elbow on the outside part of the right knee. Really pressing the elbow down here. Gaze follows the right elbow. Really twisting the body here. Now, if it's in your practice, feel free to go for that bind, but if you don't have the bind, then simply place the left arm underneath the thigh and then wrap the right arm around the lower back. Bind that I'm working on myself here. And slowly release. Then our right palm's gonna grab the back thigh. Left fingertips go up to the sky, adding that back bend, shining that heart out. Chin up to the sky, think exalted warrior. And we'll cartwheel the palms down, meeting a lizard lunge. Use my mat right here. And if you're not familiar with lizard lunge, we're simply going to come right here. This is the first variation. So our knee is completely flat down. We're on our palms here. Our arms are fully extended. Now, if you want to go for the next modification, what we're going to do is we're going to keep our knee down. And we can drop to our forearms. And if that feels good, feel free to lift that back leg up, fully extended. Then as we release, we'll let the back knee drop, planting our palms down, and then we're going to shift our weight to the back, beginning to point those right toes to our face here for half splits as we walk our fingertips to the front. Now with both fingertips, we're going to walk on the outside part of the leg, the right side here. Really feeling a nice IT bend stretch, pointing the toes up to your face. And we're going to begin to shift our weight to the front here. Whew, that feels nice. So our left palm stays planted. And then we're going to bring our left foot into our lower back. And if it's in your practice, go for the bind for crooked monkey. Grabbing that left foot with your right palm, pulling it in, feeling that nice quad stretch. Gaze goes over your right shoulder here. We'll begin to release. And we'll meet back in tabletop position. Whew, that felt pretty good. Alright. Then we'll take it to the other side. And you can draw those big hip circles once again. Face this way so y'all can see me. Now we'll begin to go towards the other direction. Really drawing those big circles here. And then we'll swing the left foot on the outside part here. This time sending our right glute to our right heel. Walking the palms out. Allowing your weight to sink into your hips here. Really pressing down with the outside edge part of the foot. I mean the inside edge part of the foot. And we'll shift our weight to the front. Bringing our knee in underneath our body. Taking a deep inhale, swinging the left foot up to the sky, dropping the belly button, gaze goes up. Bringing that foot up as high as you can. And then on your exhale, arching your spine, bringing your knee into your chin. Inhale, bring it back up. Kicking that foot up as high as you can. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, bring it back up to the sky. Exhale. Taking a few more on your own here. Take one more deep inhale. And then on your exhale, swing it over on the outside part of the left palm. Then we'll go back to those cat and cows. Deep inhale, belly button drops, gaze goes up. Exhale, arch your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Taking a few more rounds on your own here. We'll take one more. We'll slowly begin to rise up. Palms up to the sky. Opening the twist up to the left side this time. Bring the hands into the heart center. Right elbow goes outside, on the outside part of the knee, really pressing that elbow down. Gaze goes to the left elbow. Really getting that deep stretch here, that deep twist. Pressing that elbow in as much as you can. Now if you want for the bottom on the other side, feel free to go for it. By bringing that left palm across the lower back, and the right arm tries to reach underneath the left leg. And we'll slowly raise the top half of the body as the left palm grabs on the back right thigh, right fingertips go up, adding that back bend, chin up, shining that heart center out to the front. And we'll cartwheel the palms all the way down. And we'll meet in lizard lunge once again. Taking whatever variation you took on the other side. But if you might notice, one side might be tighter than the other. And that's why we're here today, trying to find that balance, trying to find that opportunity for growth. Because the journey is always going. There's always going to be a few bumps on the road. But the best we can do is identify those spots and know where we can grow. Then we'll allow the back knee to drop. Right palm stays planted. Then begin to bring the right foot into the lower back for crooked monkey. Really pressing down with that right palm, shining that chest out. Gaze goes over the left shoulder here. Pulling that leg in as much as you can, feeling that nice quad stretch while you're pressing down with the right palm here. We're staying there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we'll extend our legs back, meeting in child's pose. So we're separating our knees out as much as we can here. And then we'll send our glutes to the back, walking our fingertips out. Trying to go for that really deep child's pose. Really allowing the weight to sink right here. Not just resting your weight on your legs here. Really feeling that stretch, feeling that sensation in the hips here. And embracing it. And we're going to begin to shift our weight to the front. And now I want to go for a new pose that I haven't actually cued before yet. So this will be interesting. So we have both palms down right here. And you're actually going to be on your forearms right here. So your left forearm is down flat. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your right heel into your lower back. It's called half frog pose. So you're going to go for that foot. And if you can, see if you can wrap it around the inside part of your elbow. Trying to keep your quad down. Shining your chin up to the sky here. And pulling it in as much as you can. And slowly allow it to release. Now we'll switch it over to the other side. So now we're keeping our right palm planted down As we begin to bring our left heel into the floor, I'm on my right forearm. I'm leaning on my right forearm. And I begin to bring that foot in as much as I can. Remember, one side might be tighter than the other. So if it is, just find where that spot is, where it feels like a nice stretch, but not too crazy. Remember, we're all in our own practice, on our own journey, finding our way, identifying those spots for opportunity, those spots to grow. And we'll begin to release. Pressing down both top parts of the feet here, really pressing down hard with the top part, releasing that fascious tissue, allowing that blood to circulate. Then we'll stop with the crazy business. Then we'll meet back in tabletop position. This time you might want to go sideways on your mat here. We're going to go for a frog pose. So if you haven't done frog pose before, it's fun, if you want to call it that. So we'll go on our knees, and then we're going to try to get our feet to the outside, going that way. It's really kind of awkward, but you're going to go on the big thumb side of the foot, allowing your weight to sit back here. And slowly you might allow your knees to flare out a little bit more and more to the sides as you get comfortable in this pose. And if you went on the long ways of your mat, then we'll meet back in the to the vertical side. And then we'll meet back in tabletop position. Then we'll walk our palms out, bring your knees in, and we'll meet in a puppy dog pose. So we're going to arch our lower back here. Then we'll walk our palms out as far out as we can here, getting that nice lower back stretch. Now the goal here is to try to get to your chest, but first things first, we'll get to our chin. And if you can't get to your chin, maybe you have to walk your palms out a little bit more here. You might have to widen your stance here. Just find whatever feels comfortable for you. Now as you place down your chin, so you're going to walk your palms out a little bit more here. Really opening up those shoulders. And we'll be in the tabletop position. Then we'll place, make sure you don't hit the wine glass, and we'll come down laying down flat on our stomachs. I'm coming this way because I don't fit on my mat on the side by the wall. So we're going to extend our right arm out to the side, palm is up. Then we're going to swing that left foot. Now we're going to drop that left foot down on the floor, really pressing down with the top part of the palm, right palm, on the floor. Now if that feels good, see if you can get your right foot flat on the floor as well. And then with your left palm, see if you can interlace your fingertips in. Really pressing down on that right shoulder, feeling that nice stretch. Allowing the body to relax, allowing the body to be. You're reminding yourself why you showed up on your mat today, comparing how you felt earlier this morning to how you feel now. we'll slowly release. We'll plant our left palm down. Move your wine glass if it's in the way, because you don't want to drop that. And now our left arm is fully extended. You want the palm to be facing up to the sky. And we're going to swing our right foot across, interlacing our fingertips. And if you can, maybe you bring that left foot in, really pressing the foot down here. And we're going to begin to release. Then we'll press back for tabletop position. And then we're going to swing our right foot, our right shin, across the mat, setting up for half pigeon. Extending that foot out as far back as you can here. Pressing the palms down. Taking a deep inhale, chin, chest up to the sky here. And then on your exhale, allowing the top half of your body to sink to the floor here. Really try to resist the urge to move here, allowing your body to sink closer to the floor. You may have some thoughts appear in your brain, but remembering they were just passing by and you have the power of the connection. We'll begin to walk the palms in. So we did a lot of quad work today. We'll go for king pigeon if it's in your practice. Left palm down flat. As you begin to bring the left foot into your lower back, reaching for it with the right fingertips. And pulling that foot in as much as you can, gaze goes over the right shoulder. Then we'll slowly release. Now we're going to swing that left foot across to the front. And that right foot is going to be pressed on our inner thigh, the left thigh here. So I'll face this way so y'all can see me. So I'm just like this right here. We're going to take a deep inhale, swing the palms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you grab the toes, maybe you grab the feet here. Maybe you just grab the shin, but really focusing on trying to get that chest to the floor here. Staying here just for a little bit longer. And we'll begin to rise up. And we'll swing that left foot on the outside part of the right thigh. And then with our right elbow, we're going to place it on the outside part of the left thigh. Really pressing it away. Gaze goes over the left shoulder. Getting that nice twist in. Alright, now we're going to shift our weight to our left side. Setting up for half pigeon on the other side. Extending that right foot to the back here. Palms in front of the shins, gaze goes up. Proud pigeon. And on your exhale, allowing the body to sink. Really trying to resist the urge to move. Allowing the body to be. I will slowly begin to bring the palms into the shin. Pressing the right palm down. As you begin to look over your left shoulder, begin to bring the right foot in. Lifting the left palm, reaching back for that foot. Pulling it in as much as you can here. For king pigeon. And we'll release. Swinging our right foot to the front here. Mirroring exactly what we did on the other side. Left foot presses down on the inner thigh. Take a deep inhale, swinging the fingertips up. And exhale, forward fold. Pointing the toes up to the sky here. On your next inhale, slowly rise up. Then we'll cross the right foot. Oh, I'm sorry. We're actually going to cross the right foot on the other side of the left thigh. With our left elbow, we're going to go face this way so y'all can see me. So our right foot is crossing the left thigh, and our left elbow is going to go on the outside part of the right knee. Really pressing down, gaze goes over to the right shoulder. Getting that nice deep twist in. And we'll release. Then we'll extend both feet to the front here. Take a deep inhale, palms up to the sky. And on your exhale, forward fold. Take another deep inhale here. And on your exhale, sinking a little bit more. We'll raise the fingertips up. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing your body to sink to the floor. Beginning to shut down your gaze. Beginning to relax your shoulders down on the floor. Allowing your lower back to sink. Filling your calves on the mat. As the toes begin to display out to the sides. Allowing whatever thoughts that occur to just occur. And remember, it's not to create any attachments. Just understanding that all these thoughts are just cars passing by on the highway, going through their own journey, realizing that this is your own journey, this is your own flow, and to enjoy the ride. Shavasana. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingertips as you begin to wiggle the toes. And whenever you're ready, give yourself a good morning stretch. Waking up for the second time today. As you roll over to your favorite side using your arm as a pillow, one knee on top of the other. Now this is fetal pose, symbolic to a new life, to a new beginning. So during this time, I want you to think of something that you're grateful for. Now how can you show this thing that you're grateful for appreciation today? This is your life, these are your choices, this is your flow. Begin to press the top palm down on the floor. Coming back to a seated position. Gaze is still shut. Top parts of the palms are on top of the knees. Take whatever seating variation that you want to take. I want you to take this time to thank yourself for taking this time out of your day. Focus in on you, to focus in on your own practice. When you could have done anything else in the world today, but you decided to be here to share this space with us. And for that, I thank you. Sweep the palms up to the sky to gather all the energy in the room. Bring the hands over to the heart center. Now, student, the light, the energy, the love within me is ignited by the teacher, the light, the energy, the love within each and every single one of you today. Together we say, Namaste. Alright, y'all, so thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Marcos. On Instagram, I'm Yogi on the bars. If you have any feedback, anything you want to work on for any of my upcoming classes, feel free to message me. I love feedback, yeah, so just let me know what you thought. Oh, and also, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for tuning in during this weird time that we're all living in, but we're getting through it together, y'all. So yeah, stay strong, keep being you, just go with the flow, and thank you for joining me in today. If you got some more wine, here's the cheers for you. Thanks, y'all. Peace.